Lesson 20. Lesson 20. Pioneer Pilots. Pioneer Pilots. In 1908, Lord Northcliffe offered a prize of £1,000. Lord Northcliffe offered a prize of £1,000 to the first man who would fly across the English Channel. Over a year passed before the first attempt was made. On July 19th, 1909, in the early morning, Hubert Latham took off from the French coast. In his plane, the Antoinette IV. He had traveled only 7 miles across the Channel. When his engine failed. And he was forced to land on the sea. The Antoinette floated on the water until Latham was picked up by a ship. 2 days later, Louis Blériot arrived near Calais with a plane called Number 11. Blériot had been making planes since 1905, and this was his latest model. A week before, he had completed a successful overland flight. During which he covered 26 miles. Latham, however, did not give up easily. He too arrived near Calais on the same day. With a new Antoinette. It looked as if there would be an exciting race. Across the Channel. Both planes were going to take off on July 25th. But Latham failed to get up early enough. After making a short test flight at 4:15 a.m., Blériot set off half an hour later. His great flight lasted 37 minutes. When he landed near Dover, the first person to greet him was a local policeman. Latham made another attempt a week later, and got within half a mile of Dover. But he was unlucky again. His engine failed, and he landed on the sea for the second time.